This week's Movement Monday, we're talking about kicking up into handstands against the wall. This is a good progression if you've been getting into handstands from walk-up handstands, which I think is a very good way to start getting inverted. But the thing with walking up and down is it costs time, energy. There is a little bit more of a risk factor to it because you have to save energy to walk yourself back down. With kick-up handstands, you can get up quicker, come down easier, and there's less risk of having to struggle to get back down while your muscles are starting to fatigue on you. Inversion work, especially like handstands, has always been kind of my Achilles heel and not exactly my strength. And it took me so long to get down and comfortable with a kick-up handstand. But here are a few of the things that I've learned along the way. Number one is the back tension is key for giving you stability as you come up. And make sure you set your back tension in the bottom of the position. So when you kick yourself up, you're going from a minimal amount of weight on your hands to all of your weight on your hands very quickly. If your tension is not set beforehand, then it's going to feel pretty shaky, it's going to feel pretty unsecure and unstable, and your mind's not going to have an easy time letting yourself come up. Always remember that your brain won't let you do things that are risky, dangerous, or unstable. So that's why stability is a foundation of being able to build more muscle and strength, especially when it comes to calisthenics. So tense up your arms in the bottom position, get your chest on, your entire back, get everything locked up. That way when you kick up, you have the support of tension in your muscles as you come on up. The second thing is to pay attention to the leverage that you're positioning yourself on the ground. If you start too far back, what ends up happening is you have to create a lot of strength and momentum to get your body up and over onto the wall. If you move just a little bit forward and get more of your weight on your hands, what you can do then is have a shorter path of travel with your lower body up against the wall. So instead of a big arcing curve, you have more of a vertical trajectory, which is going to be a lot easier than a long, inefficient curve. And the same thing holds true for coming back down as well. Let your legs bend, come down in a bit of a tight ball rather than coming down with your legs fairly straight and slamming your feet into the ground, which can be stressful on your balls of your feet. And lastly, don't forget that when you're doing this, one leg is kicking off the ground, the other one is relatively straight and being used to provide momentum up against the wall. Although, even though you are coming against the wall is merely a stopping point. Don't rely on it too much to hold yourself up. That's where you want to have the tension in your shoulders, your arms, your back, your core, and even the tension in your glutes and hamstrings plays a role in providing the support. The wall is just there as a secondary support to your muscle tension. So there are my tips, the things that I've learned over the years. If you have any additional tips, share them with the RDP community down below. Be fit, live free. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to find out more information on this topic, check out the video down below me on my right. If you want to see my latest release, down here on the left will direct you to that as well. As always, I upload new videos roughly about 5 to 6 times a week, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest episodes.